So I'm in Cornwall and I've been really excited all day for the sunset. I'm going to go down to the beach and take some amazing sunset photos. Just one problem: fog. So I've been thinking, should I stay in, have a beer, or shall I go out and see if I can get something in the fog? So I'm going to go down to the coast and see what I can find, because sometimes you've got to push yourself to get out. It may end up in complete failure, but I'm going to try as hard as I can to get some great photos. So let's go.
Tried to find some peace of mind.
Okay, well, I've come to the most westerly beach in England, Sennen Cove. And it might be foggy, but it's absolutely fantastic. I just love the coast in England. We're so lucky here. So amazing to be able to, within probably 2 hours, wherever you are, get to the coast. Amazing. So I'm going to walk a bit further up, see if I can find some heather, and then try and get a shot. So this is one of the great lookouts on the coast in Cornwall and in the rest of the UK as well, and it is amazing. It's now a National Trust hut. There's always really knowledgeable volunteers in there, so if you're ever at this side of the country or in Sennen in Cornwall, then definitely pay a visit to this hut. It's fantastic. The views are amazing. Maybe not so much today, but it is just an amazing part of the country. So let's go. I've jumped inside my shot to be able to show you what I'm trying to shoot here. There's no light whatsoever, so all I've got to do is try and rely on composition, lines, and things that hold the image together. So I've got the out of focus lookout post behind me, and then I've got these rocks which create sort of mid-ground interest here. And I've tried to line them up, and they're also going to look sharper in the image because they're obviously closer to the image on a foggy day, although it's getting less foggy at the moment, so you never know, fingers crossed I might get a sunset. And then further forward here, without stepping on it, I've got the heather. So right down here I've got the heather, which is just about still in bloom. Can't see me there. I've got the heather, which is just about still in bloom. And what I'm hoping to do is that your eyes are going to lead down here across the rocks and then out into the distance there. In terms of exposure, then it's really fairly simple. I don't need any neutral density filters, and I am just going to expose for these rocks here, and that won't be blown out. So I've got a 24mm lens on. Let's go and take it. Here we go.
Tried to find some peace of mind, lost in time, and I was torn from you. We fell apart. You love somebody new.
So sometimes when you're trying to get a composition, you need to go low. It's really good to get down low sometimes, especially with a wide angle lens. And what I've got here is these heathers on the left hand side, which you can just see, and then I'm opening out to some more sort of rocky mid-ground, and then further round you can see the misty headlands of Land's End. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a really good layered effect that takes you through the image right to the distance, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited about this. It looks so good. So I've got it on 20mm. It's on the lowest ISO I can get, and the exposure is roughly 1.3 seconds. So I've got it on a 2-second timer. Done. Let's have a look. That is brilliant. It's a really, really dramatic and sort of mysterious shot that takes your eye through onto those headlands. I came out tonight hoping to get a sunset, but this is probably more unique. It's absolutely amazing. I think I actually must be crazy doing this. The mist is just so hard, it just keeps getting on my lens. And I forgot my lens cap, so I have improvised with a Lee filter cloth. Okay, so this is the final shot. There is no light. The images are not going to be spectacular, but I've got some good composition, so I am going to come back here. I'm going to shoot these same compositions when the light is so much better. But I wanted to show both sides of it really, because it's a good idea of what I do when I am preparing for a shoot and going to scout out a location. So, as you can see here, what I've done with my tripod is raise it up a lot higher. Now, you've got to be careful doing that when you can't raise it up using the legs, because obviously it becomes quite unstable. But I'm going to weigh it down with my camera bag, and what this has allowed me to do, and if I just sort of take you here, so in the opposite of the go low one, what I want to try and do is get separation between the rocks. So if you just look where it was before and you look at it there, you can see that where the tripod was before, it was around about there, and by going high I've created more separation with the rocks, which creates a much more pleasing composition. So small changes in your tripod position can make a really big difference to your image.
You love somebody new, lost in your heart, baby. I'd really like to see you if I could turn back time.
So sometimes it's just amazing just to get out in this amazing weather. It's not what you would typically expect to get a great shot in, but by just trying something different, you can do amazing things. And maybe, just maybe, you'll get a portfolio shot. So, put down YouTube. Can you put down YouTube? No, you probably can't. Stop YouTube. Whatever the weather is, grab your camera and go out. Okay, until next time, see you later.